pursuit of the basketball and then finishing at the rim.
Johnson on the drive. That's a foul. Easy call.
Oh, that's a close call that goes against the defender, but a terrific effort trying to slide over and take the charge.
Out of bounds, turnover. Wade against Ellis, and he curls in to the rim. Nice touch at the basket.
Outstanding body control, and then the ability to still finish and concentrate. I'm sometimes mesmerized by what these athletes can do.
Hill on the drive. The two defenders converge. George against Johnson. Lets it go for two. That's good. The Pacers up by 2.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Hey, Jeff, we know Monte Ellis can score. How does he fit in with these Pacers?
I like the fit between he and George Hill. I think they needed more creativity from the backcourt, and George Hill is a good spot-up shooter. So George Hill, he'll have that calming presence. He'll start and set a great defensive tone. He'll play off Monte Ellis offensively, and Monte Ellis can do what he does best, which is to get to his right hand and attack the basket.
Johnson against George, and now he moves around the defender. Oh, terrific feed. It's good. A two-pointer. The Heat up by 2.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Ellis on the drive. Nice finish around the rim.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
To Wade. The two defenders swarm. For 2. And a nice finish at the basket. He scored 10 points in their previous game against the Toronto Raptors. You know, Ellis, Jeff, one of those guys that you like from a standpoint of, you know he's going to be out there and play every night. 2 times he's led the NBA in minutes per game.
Yeah, and that's not easy, Mike, to average over 40 minutes a game. That's hard to do. Now, sometimes that comes with taking some possessions off defensively. That's not what you want. But he has great stamina. He has great durability. You want your best players on the floor and available, and Ellis has been able to provide that for the teams he's played for.
And he kicks it out. Ellis jumper. Hits the shot.
That's just too easy right there. Uncontested two-point jump shot, no doubt.
Dragic moves into the front court. Bosch is looking to set up in the paint. To Dragic. Wade jump shot. Can't hit the 3. Great look. To the rim. Nails it. And Monte Ellis with 6 points.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
To Wade. Gets to the rim. Converts on the inside. 2 points. Jeff, 2 years ago, the Pacers were in the conference finals. The Pacers were in talk of a possible championship contender. Where are they now?
Again, hard to decide, Mike. Larry Bird made a huge jump and leap of faith in the offseason to disband what had been good for the Pacers, playing slower, more methodical, defensive-oriented. This is a vastly different team with a vastly different style, and we'll see if they get the results they're hoping for.
Gets in the paint, goes to the goal. Good finish inside.
When you play that good a defense and you contest the two-point J, you expect a good result there. The offense was just superior. The concentration and the follow-through, he stuck his shot.
To Bosch. Nice adjustment. An easy layup, but it won't go. To George. He's got 6 points in this game. Turner's looking to operate from down low. For the layup, it's good. A two-pointer.
He's a special player because he can create something out of nothing late in the shot clock. Here, well defended, jump shot, but he still has the ability to put it in the basket.
Turner's pass nearly stolen. Ellis. It'll count if it goes. And there's the buzzer. First quarter comes to an end. The Heat down by 2. Stay with us for more. First quarter complete as we get set to start the second one. Boy, the offensive efficiency very high.
I know, it was back and forth, back and forth. Great pace to the game. This is the type of game I love to watch, but hated to coach.
2 points. So many good point guards in the NBA, Jeff. So guys like Ty Lawson sometimes get overshadowed, but he is a superb player.
Mike, the push of the basketball by Ty Lawson, the end-to-end speed is incredible to watch on a nightly basis. The energy he plays with, and when he is attacking in that transition game, it is hard to deal with. He can finish, he can shoot it, and he's a terrific passer in the open floor. I love watching this young man play.
Lawson against Dragic. Puts it up. Layup won't go. Off the rebound, puts it right back up. It's good. And it's a 2-point lead for the Pacers.
The finish of your defense always has to be blocking out and securing the defensive rebound. Here they didn't do it. Good pursuit on the offensive board and allowed him to stick it right back in.
Lawson in possession. Hill's trying to get down low. George on the drive. Lawson jump shot. Misses the 2.
That's outstanding basketball. Wide open shot created. Unfortunately, wide open shot missed. This is such a close game. You're going to have to make those to finish it off and win it.
Great pass. He loses control of it. Steps out of bounds. They give it right back. Looks like the coach is going to make some changes. Yep, getting them some substitutions. Entering the game. Dragic on the drive.
Number 0, C.J. Miles.
Kicks it out to the corner. Richardson jump shot. Lawson the rebound. Stuckey. Curls in. Stuckey fires away. That's good for 2. Indiana's shooting 66% from the field. Dragic on the drive. Winslow jump shot. Knocks it down. That's a 2-pointer.
Fundamentally sound 2-point J.
Lawson into the front court. Fires away from downtown. The Pacers with their first 3 of the night.
Sweet stroke on that shot, Mike. It looked good as soon as it left his hand.
Dragic bringing it up. At the rim. Flips it up. Won't go.
That's the mark of a great defensive team. Great closeout, great contest. That's the way to get it done.
Inside, knocks it down, and it's a 5-point lead for Indiana.
They're just making it up on the floor right now in regards to their pick and roll defense. They have no set plan, no rotation, which is leading to easy baskets and a big deficit.
Lawson set to bring it up. Oh, they saw it. A reach in called against Dragic. And they're going to make some changes with personnel on the floor.
Substitution.
Ellis finds the wide open look for three. No good from downtown. Monte Ellis is 0 for 2 from outside.
Hey, they may have missed that shot, but that's the type of execution in the first half that sets a great tone going forward.
Wade jump shot. The Heat with their first 3 of the game.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Able to put it in. 4-point lead for Indiana.
Typically, that's not the shot you want the contested to. It worked out this time.
Turnover. Terrific anticipation by Hill. And Miami's called for their second team foul.
To number 14, Gerald Green. That's his first personal foul.
Hill's trying for position in the paint. George on the drive. Pass telegraphed. Stolen by Dang. To Green. Lots of room there. Terrible shot.
If Roberto Duran was here, he'd be shouting, no mas, no mas. They continue to get pummeled with the 3 ball from behind the line here in the first half.
For the Heat, the key has always been, are they a good defensive team? Hassan Whiteside has a chance to be a dominant defensive player. Can he be a consistent force?
Well, that's the question, Mike. Coming off a very successful short year with the Heat, can he keep himself focused, engaged, and knowing exactly what his job is? If he can protect the basket and do it at a very, very high level.
The Pacers with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. To Green. Through traffic and puts it down.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Number 14, Gerald Green.
To George.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
George for 2. Misses that one. Picked off by George. Ellis. Forced to make the pass. Sets up the J nicely with the step back. Able to knock it down. 9-point lead for Indiana. Wade bringing it up here. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. 3-pointer won't go. Wayne Wade's 1 for 5 from 3-point territory. Ball is tipped, and they come up with it.
Hey, you're not a one-man team. You've got to spread the ball around so that you can get better shots than that. A coach cannot stand for those type of shots.
Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. Shoots it for 2. And that'll do it. First half comes to an end. The Heat down by 7. We'll have more Sunday night NBA from ESPN and EA Sports after this halftime break. Welcome back to the American Airlines Arena for the second half. Along with me is Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Miami's trailing right now, Jeff, at halftime, but they're not out of it. What do they have to do? Throws it down in his face with authority.
That was a great dunk right there, Mike. Man, he really threw it down hard.
Look at him leave his feet for the ball and goes out of bounds. Wide open for 3. Bang! From downtown. Indiana's shooting 42% from beyond the arc here tonight.
That's just big-time offensive basketball in the NBA. Searching the open man out, hitting him on time and on target, and then finally capitalizing by making the shot.
George against Dang. Throws it down through the traffic.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. dunking the ball with strength and force.
Shut down, forced to make the pass. From three-point land, nice box out by George. To Ellis. Turner. To Ellis. Curling in, gets it up for two. It's good. And it's a 10-point lead for Indiana. Wade brings it across. Whiteside's looking for position in the paint. That's a two. And Dwayne Wade with 17 points.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. To the basket. Puts it in. Plus the foul. Dwayne Wade picks up his first personal tonight.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot and now goes to the free throw line.
And that completes the three-point play. Two minutes gone by in the third. Miami's down by 11. Wade jump shot. That shot won't go.
Poise and precision will get you a better quality shot than that. That's a bailout shot. That's a, I'm going to try to get us back in and be a hero type of shot.
The assist from number 3, George Hill.
Wade from downtown. Three-pointer won't go. Dwayne Wade's 1 for 6 from 3 tonight. Hits for 2. And Monte Ellis with 7 points here on the third.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Almost a costly turnover. Nearly picked off. To the rim. Puts it in. A two-pointer. Miami's shooting 58% from the field.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Ellis fires away for 2. Oh, he's got the hot hand. Monte Ellis with 15 points. That's a 13-4 run for the Pacers. Caught him on the reach-in.
To number 3, George Hill.
And we have a substitution being made.
Number 7,
Whiteside.
for the Indiana.
Whiteside for 2. The Heat with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Got hit on the attempt, so he's going to the line.
Oh, that was great body control. To be able to absorb the contact and still get off a quality shot. Just didn't get it to drop.
Can't connect on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting the second. To Hill. Looking to dominate down low. Shot is blocked. There's the double team. Dragic on the drive. He shoots. Misses for 2.
Sometimes NBA players play the score, not the game. Good defense right there by playing the game the way it should be played defensively.
Quick feedback. Terrific block by Bosch. Good work to draw the foul. And after the foul, he'll get to the line.
George Hill played in San Antonio. Greg Popovich raved about it. Now that he's in Indiana, Frank Vogel raved about it. He's the type of winner that every team searches for, and when they find, they're very fortunate to do.
They double him. He curls. Pretty pass. He puts it up. Nails it. That's a two-pointer. And it's an 18-point lead for the Pacers.
A great shooters never even notice the defenders. He thought he was out in the park shooting by himself.
Moves around the defender. Winslow against Stuckey. Strong finish at the rim.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Hill's looking to do damage in the paint. Nice move into the paint for the layup. Knocks it down for two. Indiana's shooting 71% from the field.
When you go to the rim, you got to go hard and you got to go strong, finishing over the top of his defender.
Knocks down the shot. The Heat down by 16. Gets it off. That's a two-pointer. Puts it in. He's got 6 points in this game.
Easy. That's easy basketball right there. Keeping the game simple, wide open, 2 points.
Lawson fires. The Pacers with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Gets a piece of it. To Green. Whiteside looking to curl in. The Heat with the offensive rebound for another possession. Puts it back up and in on the follow from Justice Winslow.
These type of effort plays not only put 2 points on the board, but give an emotional boost to your team to want to play with even more intensity, energy, and effort.
Changing in the matchups right now. Both coaches trying to make some changes. Stuckey.
Substitutions.
Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. This is from downtown.
Too many wide open looks. You're not going to make a comeback if you're just relying on a plan of hoping the other team misses.
It's good. Three-pointer. Josh Richardson with 5 points.
That was a thing of beauty. The form on that catch and shoot, and an even nicer Jay.
Puts it in. That's a two-pointer. 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Miami's down by 15. Puts it up for two. Gets that one to drop.
Hey, that's one you just have to tip your hat to the shooter. Knocked in a contested two-point shot.
Hill on the drive in the paint. Nice touch at the basket. Stoudemire with no room to shoot. And he just fires it up in the final seconds. And the third quarter comes to an end. Miami's down. As we begin the fourth quarter, this could be the best road win of the season for this team.
Yeah, they put themselves in good position, but this is no time to sit back and relax on your laurels. You got to play the full 48.
And that won't go.
And that's not his shot. He should know better than that.
Wade off the fake. Swatted away by George. Pass to the corner. Lawson. Lawson for two. Lets it go. That's good. And Ty Lawson with 7 points.
That type of defense where you give an uncontested two-point jimmy up will lead you to defeat.
It's deflected, and they come up with it. Lets it go. Unable to flip it in.
Great contest on that shot, Mike. He had the shot timed perfectly to challenge and force the miss.
Stuckey's unable to hit from downtown.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple of minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
To George. An effective drop step. To the basket, flips it up, knocks it down. A two-pointer. He's 2 for 4 from the field.
This isn't like the YMCA layup line. This is like real life. As you go in to try to finish, defense is coming over. This is spontaneous. The ability to adjust, contort, and still finish is a special, special gift.
To the rim, gets it to go. 19-point lead for the Pacers.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Down into the lane. Dang against George. To the rim. Nice finish around the rim.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Stuckey gets to the rim. Oh, they got a piece of him on that attempt. Indiana's shooting 71% from the line here tonight.
Team foul number 1.
First free throw, perfect.
Stuckey to the line, shooting 2. Into the game for Indiana, number 3, George Hill.
And gets both points from the line.
For Miami, number 21.
Wade coming across. Nice ball movement. Puts it home with a slam.
The assist from number 9, Luol Day.
Wide open. Boy, is he in the zone. He's averaging 11 points per game this season.
Hey, they have just gotten steamrolled here tonight. This offensive execution has been fantastic. The defensive intensity, not good enough to stop this offensive juggernaut.
Wade on the drive. Goes to the goal. Gets it to go. And Dwayne Wade with 19 points.
That's good defense, better offense, a nice contested two-point shot.
Puts it up. Can't lay it home.
Listen, they're down big in the second half. Anybody can give in right now. I like to see players who are willing to play the full 48 minutes and contest shots just like that.
It's good. A two-pointer. Miami's shooting 56% from the field.
That's just tremendous defensive effort. You did all you could to prevent the make. Unfortunately, he stuck it.
Oh, he shoots it. Can't hit. Johnson on the drive at the rim, and a nice finish at the basket.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Feeds it right back. Wade on the drive. For two. Won't go.
Hey, that shot right there, it's exactly the type of shot you have to force if you're the defensive team trying to work your way back into the game.
To Bosch. Chris Bosch with 10 points and 1 steal. George on the drive, inside. No doubt about it, he hit him. It's called against Bosch. Picks up his second foul. And Paul George will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight.
That's really good basketball right there. One of your best free throw shooters draws a foul, now is able to really add on to the lead that they've established in this close game down the stretch.
For Indiana, number 11, Monte Ellis. 2 minutes.
Bosch. Whiteside's looking to set up in the paint. Richardson for 2. Puts it up. The Heat with control on the rebound. On the reverse.
I love to see this. Guy who's behind keeps fighting, pursuing the ball. Not only pursues the ball, then has the talent and ability to finish it and give them a chance to cut into this margin.
Whiteside. Richardson. And he curls in to the basket. Hits the shot. He's shooting 60% from the field in tonight's game.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Oh, excellent screen. George fires away from downtown. Shot from way outside, no good. Paul George is 2 for 4 from the perimeter.
1 minute remaining in the fourth.
Johnson. Ellis against Richardson. Hill on the drive, unable to flip it in.
Hey, that's how they created the lead. They got the ball to the rim. They just missed that one.
But just a shot. The Heat with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Turner's looking to operate from down low. Shoots for three and puts it in.
No one in the arena had to wait to see the ball go in the basket. Everybody knew it was true from the moment he released it.
Ellis, there's the whistle. Indiana's 9 for 11 from the line.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Stepping in for the Miami Heat, number 5.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Entering the game for the
Dragic. Johnson against Ellis for three. And this game's all wrapped up. The final score is 92-73. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers added a win with today's solid victory. And what more could you say about their excellent field goal percentage? These guys couldn't miss even if they tried. The Pacers got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen. The Heat couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. The Heat relied on these guys for their scoring here today.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Paul George earns the award for his incredible performance here today. He couldn't be contained offensively, and he put on quite a show on his way to being the game leader in points. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining me.